Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Haji, and in this video I'll present our paper accepted in Muslim in Machine Learning workshop at ICML. The title of our paper is Evaluating CSG, Cumulative Spectral Gradient as a Complexity Measure in the Field of Knowledge Graph Completion. So we followed different steps. Like initially we created groups based on unique tail entities, and then we generate embedding with the combination of head and relationship. So we concatenated them and we created embedding, and then we build a similarity matrix. Then we applied the graph Laplacian and spectral analysis, and finally we compute the cumulative spectral gradient, and that gradient actually tell us that how much these classes are closely mixed to each other. So the graphical view of our methodology is given in this figure 1. Like initially these are our triplets, and we assign the blue color tail entity to those head and relationship where they have the same entity, and then we created we assign the sampling number. The sampling number, for example, we have a class, and for that class how many sample we need to check. So we assign, for example, 5 sample I need to check. So I will take 5 point, and then for each point we need to select the k value for each sample. Inside that, how many neighbor we need to check, so that is our k value. So this is our next step, and then we compute the distance, and then similarity matrix, and then Laplacian, and the final step is the CSG value. So this is actually the whole methodology, the whole flow how we computed our CSG value. And then if we look at the result figure 2, so as previously claimed that the k value and the sampling value, these affect the CSG value very minimal, but there is no that much impact of the m and k on the CSG value. But if we see, yeah, m is that much okay, like it doesn't have that much effect on the CSG value. But if we check the k value on the horizontal, the x-axis, like when we are increasing the k values, we can see that there is a deep effect is occur, and we can see that the value from 2 reach to 14. So we can see from here. So this is one claim we practically verified that no, they have a deep impact on the CSG value, the m and the k value, especially the k value. Then we check the CSG value with k. This is another practical proof. We have different knowledge graph dataset: Codex S, Codex M, Codex L, AB15K237, and WN18RR. These are the most popular dataset in the current literature of the knowledge graph. So we check, and when we are increasing the k value, so we can see that there is a certain point from where the CSG value is increasing. So we can see these graphs. So this is actually the relationship between the k and the CSG value. We clearly can see them, like how they are related to each other. In the next figure, we compare that how much MRR and CSG they have the correlation. Like if the CSG is increasing, then what about the MRR? So they have a good correlation. If we see here, it is 64%, but it is not that much good correlation. If we see on the x-axis, if we increase the CSG value, so the MRR value is decreasing. So they have an inverse correlation, but it is not that much good. So in these results, we practically prove the relationship m and k value, the CSG and k value, and MR and CSG value. And this is actually a new method for the knowledge graph completion complexity dataset complexity measurement. Currently the researcher, they are creating algorithm for the link prediction, for the tail prediction, entity prediction, to improve the accuracy, but there is no such work to find the complexity of the dataset to to identify where is actually the bias in the dataset that actually do not allow the model to provide a very good accuracy. So it is good for the field of knowledge graph. The next and the conclusion that from the results we can see that significantly CSG is affected by the K and M value, and there is not that much good relationship between CSG and MRR. And in future we are trying to integrate some other knowledge graph structure based features and improve this complexity measurement method and provide a good and efficient result. Like if we have low MRR, so in that case the CSG will be high. So we need actually this relationship, and we are trying for this to integrate some structural based features as well. Thank you so much.